my booty meat. It hurts. Oh, my butt cheeks. Ah! Ah! What it is, guys? It's your boy Blasphemous HD. Nukes has come out with a brand new scary video, and if there's anything you guys have been asking your boy to do, it's to check them shits out. And if you guys want to watch the original video, I don't know what the hell it is. It's more than likely on Nukes' channel. Make sure to comment, like, and/or subscribe.
This next mysterious video on the market can be seen sliding across the rest.
Yo, that goes to free. Grabbed her right by her hair. Bitch, you gonna take this, you know? Because that's what a ghost would say and not anyone else who would be pulling women's hair. We gonna edit that out.
Restaurant floor by itself. But most horrifying of all, some kind of invisible force violently grabs the waitress by her hair and pulls her backwards out of frame.
Save the titty, bitch, no!
Now, without a source, we don't know what happened next.
If anybody gonna pull my bitch's hair, it's gonna be me. I know, goddamn slut ghost. Like, come on, bro. I got.
But I'm imagining lots of screaming and running.
Yep. There we go.
Oh dear.
Oh, hell no.
A couple of young hunters are out scouting the countryside for deer. They search and film through a camera with a long-range lens, when suddenly the hunter catches something that is just weird.
Respond while we're watching them.
All right.
How do you track them?
There's 2 more black dots. Cody, how do you turn this on?
What do you mean, black?
Crap, is that a guy?
What the fuck is that?
The frick?
What the f?
What was that?
White people don't.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it. What the frick?
I'm gonna go get my.
That was a skinwalker.
No. What?
Even in the distance and with the bad video quality, it is obvious that some strange, large, misshapen figure seems to be chasing the deer and running at an inhumanly fast speed.
Yeah, that's real.
The unidentified figure looks humanoid in shape, but appears to run on all fours like an animal. The guys are confused and laugh it off, but are baffled by what they just captured. The hunters still have no idea what they filmed to this day. Through the eyes of a child.
No.
Early one evening in Louisiana, Mallory Weber is taking a fun video of her son Cashton when something unexpected happens that absolutely chills her.
Cheese! Cheese! What you doing? What you see? What?
Bubba.
What you see? Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out. Come on.
The little boy appears to see someone standing inside Mallory's bedroom. Someone he calls Paw Paw. Freaked out by his behavior, Mallory quickly walks over to the bedroom to look inside. But there's no one there. Baffled by what just happened, she posts her video to TikTok where it quickly spreads and is watched by millions. Her comment section is flooded with questions, so she decides to answer a few in 2 more videos.
There's really not much of a backstory, I'm sorry. I was just videoing him being cute and saying cheese, and then that happened. Never happened before. Both his grandpas are still alive. It's my grandpa and my husband's grandpa that both passed away like a year ago. He did meet both of them. They never lived in my house before. That bedroom was me and my husband's bedroom. I'm trying to think of all the questions because I want to answer all y'all. I don't know. That's about it. This never happened before, so that's why I was telling him to stop, and that it was freaking me out because I didn't know how to respond. It never happened, and it was freaking me out. But that's about it. Who's Papa? Papa could be my grandpa or my husband's grandpa because they both passed the same year. Both my son's grandpas are both alive. I don't know if you call them grandpas, papas, grandfather, I don't know. But we call them Papa. That's how they are down here. That's what we call them. I hope that answered your question. I don't know.
So could it be that the boy saw the spirit of one of his parents' grandfathers? Or what do you think is going on here? let me know. In another video, this time from Georgia, proud mother Christy is home alone with their 2-year-old son Levi when he too sees something that his mother just can't see.
Home Alone
Where's
my
your
toddler.
favorite place to go?
Oh, man.
What do you see?
I see something behind her. I see something behind her in a tiny room.
You see what?
A plexing.
A bad thing.
A baggy.
What does it look like?
A ghost.
A ghost?
Oh, hell no.
No, there's no ghosts. No ghosts here. Ghosts be gone.
I wanna see it right here. Mommy, clean my room. It's not sad in my room.
It's not scary in your room? Well, you need to stop acting weird.
It's sad with you.
It's not scary in here.
I feel everything pulled in the hat.
There's a scary thing floating. Where?
Oh, my God.
The hat.
Baby, there's nothing there.
Yes, it is.
No, there's not. Stop it. Stop it.
Little Levi appears to see something that he describes to be
I'd have given my baby up for adoption. Nope. You ain't gonna be doing that in this goddamn house. Not while you ain't paying no bills.
a quote, bad thing,
You going to
a
jail
quote,
now.
ghost, and a quote, scary floating thing. He urges his mother to go to his room where, in his words, it's not scary. After the shock wears off a little, Christy seems to kind of believe him, and she follows her son into his room.
Look, it's kind of Sammy. Clean my room. Try to clean Mommy. Clean my room. Think it's Sammy. Oh, clean my room. Mommy calling me.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Mommy call.
The fuck? Yo, that kid is way too convincing.
It's nothing Sammy.
Nothing scary.
Now, it's worth mentioning that Christy's TikTok page is completely dedicated to cute videos of her son, but none of them have anything to do with the paranormal, except these two. So could little Levi really be seeing a ghost? Something that's scary enough for him to warn his mother and guide her to
Oh,
safety?
my back.
Let me know what you think.
Oh, my back.
We need scary videos. 5@gmail.com. The Inheritance. This next TikTok user might seem familiar to you as we've featured the beginning of his story on Nuke's Top 5 before. Now Jacob says that he inherited his grandmother's house after she passed away and he now lives in the old home.
What's up,
While
yo?
cleaning out his grandmother's belongings, he finds a creepy old antique jester doll. Jacob feels eerily drawn to the strange doll and decides to keep it, sitting it on top of a bureau in his bedroom.
No.
It was a very bad idea.
No.
One night, Jacob is woken up by the sound of knocking coming from his bedroom closet.
What?
I just heard knocking from the closet.
What the? Nope. Burn the whole house down. Give it all back.
Soon after posting this horrifying video, Jacob just sort of disappeared from the internet. Now it's nearly 7 months later, and Jacob is back. He says he's been busy slowly renovating the house and has now moved the jester doll into its own room. Jacob says that for 7 months, nothing really happened. But then late one night, Jacob is again woken up by a strange sound. What happens next is chilling.
But don't show me!
I just heard banging.
No. Ah! No! 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 Ah! No! 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 What the fuck? Oh! Punch it! Stab it! Stab it! Kill it! Ah! 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 What's going on? Rape! Nigga!
Jacob hears loud banging coming from the room next to his, the room where he keeps the Jester doll. He gets up to investigate but finds nothing out of the ordinary. But then he hears loud footsteps coming up the staircase right behind him. The door to the doll's room slowly swings open, and when he turns around, the doll now seems to be staring at him. Jacob's absolutely freaked out and decides to move the doll once again, but this time he leaves it all the way down in the basement.
Just burn the thing! How stupid can you be?
After everything that's happened, he decides to buy a security camera to keep an eye on the creepy doll. And that might have been a mistake, because just days after putting the Jester doll down in the basement, things start.
Oh no. Oh no. What? What? It's smiling!
Strange shadows can be seen moving around the creepy doll, and TikTok viewers swear that they can see one of the doll's eyes moving. But that's not all that Jacob's security camera captures. What happens next is pure nightmare fuel.
I don't want to see this. No. What's going on? What? I don't do
The
this.
doll's arm moves by itself just before the basement light bulb shatters. Then in a later video, the camera is pushed over without explanation. Jacob now believes he might have inherited a seriously haunted house and doll, and is getting increasingly more freaked out as each night passes. He doesn't want the doll anywhere near him and will continue to keep it in the basement. You can follow Jacob's paranormal captures over on his TikTok page, The Clown Doll 5. What waits below. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations explore the Kelvin and Hatch nuclear bunker in England. In the early 1950s, the bunker was built 125 feet underground and was intended to be the center of operations for the UK if there was ever a nuclear attack. The entrance to the massive structure is hidden inside an otherwise very normal-looking cottage in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by woods. Visitors and staff have often reported seeing multiple apparitions inside the bunker walls. An old lady is often seen wandering the hallways. A female Royal Air Force officer in uniform is said to appear and shout at visitors to get out.
Damn.
And finally, a male officer known as Charles allegedly wanders the areas on the second floor. The bunker was decommissioned in 1992 and is now a museum. The Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations team plans to spend the entire night underground in the bunker as they attempt to capture evidence of the alleged ghostly sightings. Now, the Kelvedon bunker has 3 levels, and the investigators find themselves on the top floor passing through the dormitories. On a previous investigation of the Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker, lead investigator Jeff says that he experienced a completely unnerving paranormal experience in this very room.
Bloody hell, Jeff. You alright? That made you jump.
I got touched on my arm. What? In there.
Man.
Right there.
Y'all see my black people reflexes, bro? Bruh, my black people reflexes is on fleek. I was about to punch something right in
Hello?
the face.
Did you just touch me?
And now, years later, Jeff and his team are back again, alone inside the same dormitory room and in pitch black darkness once again.
Alex
The
says
guys
my
do their
jump scares are
investigation
scary
and then
funny as
decide
hell.
to leave the dorms. But it did not go well.
We finished the session in the dormitories, and as we try to leave, the door will not open as if it's been held from the other side. I try to open the door, pulling as hard as I can, but the door will not open.
Kick that shit, nigga.
Who's holding that door?
Kick that shit, ho. Uh-oh.
Can we come out, please? We want to come out now. Thank you.
What type of shit? Yo, you mean to tell me ghosts respond to politeness?
That's fucking weird.
You can't pay me enough money, bro. You can't pay me enough money.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that door now.
The dormitory exit door seems to be held shut by some unknown force. But then, after a polite request, it suddenly just opens with ease. Jeff says that it felt like someone was holding the door shut on the other side. Now, this is where things take a very creepy turn.
Oh, hell no.
After a long night of investigating, the team heads off to bed. Bill is preparing to lay down inside the dormitories when, unbeknownst to him, their static camera captures something chilling.
Phil arranges his bed. There is no one else on this level at this time. And as he climbs into his bunk bed, a figure which moves at great speed passes the window at the far end. You can see the dark hair and a white shirt as it passes by.
An unknown figure passes by the same door that was held shut by something earlier. The Ghost Tech team says that no one else was on this floor at this time, and the entrance to the bunker was locked shut. Also, it goes without saying that this small dark-haired figure certainly doesn't look like any of the Ghost Tech team. So just who or what is this?
That's for
You
real,
can watch
bro.
this investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. Misfire. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Luke Hosea reached out to me about a very strange event that took place in broad daylight on the street in front of his home in Leicestershire, England. The spooky and baffling moment was caught by his family's CCTV camera.
No, it's not showing anything. I mean, it's not a very clear picture because
What?
the light's quite shiny on it.
A bizarre bright light that resembles fire seems to appear out of nowhere behind the cars. Luke says that neither he or his family have any idea what these strange fireballs could be. There are no electrical lines and no telephone lines running above this particular area. So I leave it up to you. What do you think this strange ball of light is? I'm stumped, so let me know. The Waving Woman. Paranormal investigators Pete and Dan from the YouTube channel Night Watchers Paranormal Australia set out to investigate the allegedly haunted Mapleton Cemetery in Australia. The story goes that over the years, many people have witnessed the eerie apparition of a woman crossing the road next to the cemetery. They say that the mysterious woman waved at them and then seemed to disappear right before their eyes. Dan and Pete began their investigation by setting up 2 static cameras, one recording in night vision mode. As the investigators are still deploying several motion sensors around the graveyard, their night vision camera captures something truly bizarre. Did you see it? A dark figure can be seen moving inside a doorway. Now, Dave has never said that what was captured was anything paranormal. In fact, he's never even saw the figure. And the footage is over 20 years old.
God damn!
But a watchful Nuke's Top 5 viewer spotted this creepy figure and I'm not sure what it is.
Ah, damn.
Could it be that Dave accidentally captured the spirit of a Danvers Hospital patient? We'll never know, because Danvers Hospital was torn down in 2007 and replaced by luxury apartments. Seems like a scary place to live. School Spirit. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ethan Sheely, who together with his brother used to explore abandoned places in North Carolina and upload their footage to YouTube. But since then, Ethan has moved away from home, so no more exploring. One night, Ethan is feeling a bit nostalgic about the old explorations with his brother and takes a look back at their old videos. In a video where he is exploring an abandoned 1950s middle school, he spots something that he had never noticed before. Did you see it? At the end of a hallway, a dark figure can be seen stepping out of a doorway and then disappearing right back inside. Ethan explains that he and his brother explored every single inch of the building that day, and they didn't find any squatters or homeless people in the building. So he has no idea who or what this could be. Hell's Kitchen. This next spooky video from Krugersdorp, South Africa was shared to Reddit by user PuzzleheadedSnow23. The footage shows a woman taking a tour through an empty apartment, recording each room as she goes. But it seems that there might be something else inside the apartment with her. Did you see it? An unidentified figure can be seen walking through a door and just passing through the kitchen. Reddit user PuzzleHuntedSnow23 claims that the filmer didn't notice whoever or whatever this is. So is this strange footage proof of the paranormal? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Last Stop. This next viral video was shared by multiple social media accounts on the internet, but none of them mentioned the original source. The video shows a man inspecting an old abandoned bus somewhere in the rural countryside of Japan. Of course, as you might expect, things take a terrifying turn.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, my anus. Oh, my booty meat. It hurts. Oh, my butt cheeks. Ah! Ah! Shit! Shit! Dang it! Tartar sauce! Shit! Don't look again! We're playing! Y'all play too much! Don't look at the bus! Don't you look at the bus!
As the man approaches the entrance to the bus, a girl can be seen watching him from the window. He quickly looks inside, but there's no one there.
Oh no.
Now, because there's no source, it's impossible to say whether this footage is real or fake.
I'm so sorry.
But as always,
I'm so sorry.
I leave that up to you to decide.
Ah!
Mistaken identity.
Oh my god, okay.
The next few videos were uploaded to TikTok by a widower from Tennessee who prefers to keep his identity anonymous. He says that he's experienced some odd things in his house over the last 11 years. But recently, the activity has become much more extreme. He sets up security cameras to capture the bizarre incidents. And he says that he believes that the spirit might be the ghost of his beloved deceased wife coming back to visit him. So early one morning before heading out to work, the man walks into the kitchen to discover this.
It all hurts, baby.
Well, as you can see, it's morning, guys. This is just a quick update because I got to get to work. But when I got up this morning to get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen.
No homo.
And saw this. So I guess you guys are right that activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff, this dishwasher, this stove, the oven hood there. But this morning when I came into the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open. And then I noticed this chair. So I checked the Ring video, and it definitely
no.
freaked me out. So
No. Hey! No! Stop! No! All right, I see that shit. I don't like that shit. No. The fuck is the ghost tired? Why does it need a chair? What ghost needs to sit down? All right, we gonna edit that out. Nope.
When he reviews his Ring cam footage, it shows a chair sliding all around the kitchen on its own. And then a pale white figure seems to appear from nowhere and violently tosses the chair to the floor. But things are about to take an even more terrifying turn, because one day the man starts to hear something walking up and down his hallway. He goes to investigate, and what happens next chills him to his core.
Hey everyone, remember I said I didn't know how to react if
blind struggle rapper.
This thing started.
Because the being blind is part of the struggle. It adds to my backstory. It's like 50 Cent being shot 9 times, except this is a real struggle. No! Don't you show us. Hey, you suck them tears up. Don't you drink them. Is this doggy style? I mean, what do you mean I'm hand on your back? Ooh. Spread it.
And heard someone whisper.
Spread it. That's what the ghost said. And then he's, I don't have any lube. And I take a long time. That's the cries of somebody who got prisoned. Oh, shit.
But when I heard it walking away from me,
it was like, hey, you come in my room.
Felt like I could move.
You know, I've watched prison movies. I'm just guessing.
I ran.
Ooh, tell him what it did. Tell him you're in a safe place. Go ahead and snitch. Go ahead and snitch, boy. Go ahead and snitch. Yeah, it wasn't one voice.
It wasn't.
Oh, you got gang grapes.
Voice.
Gang grapes. That's not nice. Gang grape. Grapes.
A lot of people.
Stuck in his ass. I mean,
his people seem stuck.
Yeah, fell for the okie doke. You got to be strong.
Help me.
Oh, fuck that. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy Blasphemous HD, and you stay classy, San Diego.